In today's episode of our Photoshop tutorial, I'm going to walk you through the entire design workflow on how I created this stunning social media poster using Adobe Photoshop. Now the first thing you need to do is to set up your canvas size, and of course we are using the 4.5 by 5 unit measurement, and then I'm going to rename this as social media poster like that, and I'm going to click on create. Now head over to the adjustments layer and then click on it, and then click on solid color, and then this is the color code that we are going to use. So we are using the 020202, and then click on OK. This is the color code. This is not a pure black, right? It's black but not a pure black. Now the next thing is to create a new layer on top of that, and then head over to my foreground color. Now this is the color code that we are using. We have FC00FF. Click on OK. Head over to your brush tool and then select the brush tool, and then this is the brush size that we are using. We are using the 900 pixels, and then we are using the soft round brush as well. Then I'm going to apply it right here like this, right? You can go ahead and then increase the size if you want. Good. So this works good for me. Now I'm also going to apply another one at this side, just like that, right? Now you're going to create a new layer on top of that as well, and then change the foreground color. So this time around we are going to use the F1A2FF color code, right? And then click on OK, and then select the brush tool. Now we are going to also make use of the same 900 pixels with the same soft round brush, and then apply it here like that, right? And then this side as well. Great. Now you can even go ahead and then create another layer, and then we are going to change the foreground color. So let's bring it to this side to make it a little lighter like this. So we are using the F4C6FC. Click on OK, and then this time around we are going to reduce the brush size to something like 500 pixels, and then you can apply it like this, right? Now I'm going to add my text because it also forms part of the background. So you select the type tool, and then you draw a text box like this. Now we are maintaining the color here, which is F4C6FC. Click on OK. Then I'm just going to adjust it this way, right? Great. Now I'm going to select everything here to copy. Then I'm going to make a duplicate, so Ctrl+V like that, so that we can keep the text long just there. Then I'm going to keep it right here. And the next thing I'm going to do is to head over to my shape tools and then select the ellipse tool, and I'm going to draw a perfect circle like this. Then I'm going to position it right here, and then come to the properties option here. I'm going to turn off the color fill and then give it a stroke. So we are going to use this color, and then I'm going to reduce the size to, let's say, 2 and see. Okay, so I think this is okay, right? But let's look at the color. All right, so let's go in for this color right here, and this is the color code that we are using, F1A2FF. Click on OK like that. Now I'm going to make a duplicate, so Ctrl+J to make a duplicate, and I'm going to move the other one down to this side. Then I'm going to change the color. So let's sample something like this. Let me click on OK and see. Okay, so this works okay for me. Now go back to the original one, and then head over to my blending option and then change it from normal to dissolve like that. Now I'm going to reduce the opacity like that. Great. Now we have our background in place, so I'm going to group everything. So let's select all the layers here and then drag it to the folder icon here to create a group. Then I'm going to rename it as the background layer, right? And then you can even go ahead and then allocate a color to it. So let me just right click on it and then click on red. So anytime you see any layer with the color red allocated to it, then we know that this particular layer belongs to the background layer, right? Now that we are done with our background, we go ahead and then bring in our subjects. So head over to our resources, and then I'm going to leave these resources in the description of the video so you can download and use for practice, right? I'm just going to drag it to the Photoshop. Now for the information, I generated the image with AI, so I might also leave the prompts that I used in the description below. Alright, now that we've brought in our image, and I've also rasterized the layer, the image of course, and the next thing I'm going to do is head over to my select tab and then click on the subjects, and then we wait for the subject to be selected so we can get rid of the background. Alright, so let's click on this guy right here to get rid of the background. Now I'm going to right click on it and then click on the convert to smart objects. Right click on it again and then click on rasterize layer. Then I'm going to adjust it this way. Click on this guy. Now I'm going to grab my eraser tool like that, and then I'm going to reduce the size to something like 500 pixels. And then mind you, we are still using the soft round brush. Then I'm going to get rid of the lower part like this. Alright, so this is okay for me. Now I'm going to keep it somewhere right here like this. Click on this guy, and then let's make sure it's right in the middle, right? So we are going to move the text a little bit to this side like that. Awesome. And then move the image to the top. Great. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to create a new layer on top of the subject, and then right click on it and then click on the create clipping mask like that. Now we are going to change the foreground color, so let's sample the color here, or better still we can also use the color code, which is FC00FF. Click on OK. Then I'm going to grab my brush tool and I'm going to apply it to this side like that, right? Awesome. Now you can leave it like this, right, because it doesn't look realistic. So you go ahead to our blending option and then change it from normal or whatever you have there to color, right? So we have color right here like that. Alright, now head over to our resource files again and then drag and drop this image right here, not to this particular working area but a new document working area, right? Now this is what you are going to do. I'm going to adjust it this way. Click on this guy. Now I'm going to grab my magic eraser tool, right, and then we can get rid of the white background with just one click. Alright, now head over to the rectangular mark tool, and then we are going to select this one right here, right click on it and then click on layer via cut. Then you are going to move it straight to this part like that. Awesome. Now this is what I'm going to do. On my keyboard I'm going to press on the control key and then hold, then use my mouse to adjust it this way, right? So you need to take your time here with adjusting. Okay, so I think this is quite okay for me, so I'm going to keep it right here like that. Alright, now this is what I'm going to do. Now head over to your blending options and then we are going to use the screen option here. The reason why we are using the screen option here is that it's going to take away the black background, leaving everything else as it is, and this is going to create the transparency that we need. As a matter of fact, all the options here from lighting, screen, color dot, linear dot, and then the lighter color, does the same thing. They will just take away the black color that you have there and then leave everything as it is, right? So with this, for the sake of this tutorial, we're going to make use of the screen because I think it works quite well. Then I'm going to click on it like that. Now this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to right click on it and then click on convert to smart objects. Now I'm going to head over to my effects and then click on stroke, and then we are going to give it a stroke of 3 with the color code E97CFC, and then just make sure that everything is like this. Click on OK. Now we are going to head over to our image and then go to adjustment and then go to color balance, and then come to the shadows option here, and we are going to change this to this guy. So let's see. Okay, so I think this is quite okay for me like that. Click on OK. Great. Now this looks quite too transparent, so this is what I'm going to do. We're going to press on Ctrl+J like that, then we get what we want. So I'm going to link these two layers together, right click on it, and then click on link layers like that, right? So let me adjust it. Awesome. Now I'll go ahead and then bring in my next images like that. So I'm going to select this one as well, the second one, of course, right click on it, and then click on layer via cut, take it to my working space. Then I'm going to adjust it to my own liking, right? So like that. Then I'm going to kind of put it right here. Okay, so I think this is okay for me. And then just like we did for the first one, change the blending option to screen, convert it to smart objects, go to FX, give it a stroke, click on this guy, go to image, adjustments, color balance, and then shadows. Then we can decrease the figure right here, click on OK, and then press on Ctrl+J to make a duplicate. Then we link them together like that, right? Awesome. So basically this is what we are doing. Now I'll go ahead and then bring in my last image, then we move forward from there. All right, now this is what we are going to do. I'm going to select the image, including the UI images, right? The user interface, floating user interface, and I'm going to adjust it this way, and then adjust it well. Awesome. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to add our text. So head over to your type tool, and then I'm going to add my text. Let's change the color to white, and then increase the size to 16, and then we have this new week like that. I'm going to put it right here. Now I'm going to make sure that it's right in the middle, just like that. All right, now this is what you are going to do. I'm going to select only the week text right here, head over to my character, and then change the font style to black, change the color to the orange color like this, right? So we are using the FF8E00. Click on OK, click on OK. Then you're going to select the new text and then change the font style to bold. Now this is what you're going to do. I'm going to right click on the text and then click on rasterize type, right? So let me zoom in like this. Then I'm going to grab my polygonal lasso tool. So you're going to stand here and then make this curtain like that, right? So like this, up down, right? And then you close it this way, right click on it, and then you can choose to select the layer via copy or layer via cut. So I'm going to go for the layer via cut, and then I'm going to head over to my FX and then go to color overlay. Then I'm going to change the color to, let me sample this color right here, but then okay, so I think this is quite okay for me. And there we have our style looking beautiful. Now I will go ahead and then add my last text like this. So we have this guy right here, and of course this can be any text that you want to add, right? Make sure that it's right in the middle. All right, so okay, so I think the last UI image, we didn't change the blending option, so let's change the blending option quickly to screen. Great. And there we have our beautiful social media poster. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below. The ultimate graphic design resource pack is also available. get your copy and then get access to over 5,000 resource packs. And very soon I'm going to add PSD files to the resources. So if you don't have it now, you need to get it, because if I add the PSD files, the probability that the price will go up is very high. So get yourself a copy right now before it's too late. Now until I come here with another Photoshop tutorial, I'm out.